Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. I'm a freelance makeup artist with a passion for all things beauty. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So, as promised, I am going to be looking at the 3 eyeshadow quads that have just been released and has been made in collaboration between Molloy and Beautypie. I thought I would just show you these initially, and then today we're going to focus on one of these, and then I will be doing another video on the other quad and then another video on the third, because I think they all deserve their time to shine, and I think it would be nice to split the videos up like I did with my Tom Ford quads. So we're going to start off with 001, and 001, they're divided into 3 colours. There's silver, rose gold and gold. This is the silver palette, so I'm going to show you how this looks. I am going to give you a look today using this palette, and I'm going to try and follow James's instructions. He's got a little pamphlet in here and it says, I've designed this palette to help you create multiple makeup looks from delicate to dramatic. So you've got 001, 002, 003, 004. 001 is a velvety matte tone. 002 is a lightweight super shimmery topper shade. 003 is a frosted shade. And the deepest matte shade is 004. In every quad that he's done, he's given us 2 mattes. There's a topper and a frosted shade. So one of the things I wanted to mention is, obviously I'm a massive makeup artist fan because I am an MUA myself, is I have the Lisa Eldridge jumper on because she's my stan, I love her. I also have 2 of her brushes, which are eyeshadow brushes. So I picked up 2 of her brushes when I went to her pop-up store, and I thought it'd be good to use for James's collection. So I've got one which is like a blending brush, and this one is in number 8. I'll show you how that looks. So this is number 8. So this is Lisa's number 8 brush, and it's got this sort of fluffy, kind of tapered, it's very, very nice, the shape. And I'm going to use that today. So we're going to mix and match with Lisa's brushes. The other brush that I picked up was number 14, and I'm just going to show you what that looks like. I love this brush too. It's a lot more detailed. It's pointy, which will get into areas that I need, specifically maybe in the crease. Use is the inner corner. It's very, very good for that, and I thought it would be good to use Lisa's brush alongside James's eyeshadow quads as well. And then I picked up this brush from Sonia G when I did my recent order, and I picked up the Niji Pro brush, which I've demonstrated in another video. This is the Worker 3 brush. I've heard good things about this brush. It's very good for packing on shimmers, but also I think it's a really versatile brush. If you tip it to the corner, you can use it on the crease of the eyelid. So I'm quite excited to see how this performs with James's eyeshadows. 001 is a velvety matte tone, which is this one. He says to use that to create shape and contour when blended through the crease of the eye or as a standalone wash of colour across the lids. So I'm probably going to start with that colour. Then he says 002, which is this one here, is a lightweight super shimmery topper shade. Looks beautiful blended across a naked eyelid when you want to brighten your eyes, or it can be layered over any of the shadows to bring light and texture. And then 003, which is this one here, the frosted shade, to add a richly pigmented dose of colour to the centre of the lids, or it can be smudged around the eye for a more intense look. And then the deepest matte shade, which is that one there, 004, can be used to smoke out the eyes, or it can be pressed along the lash line as liner. So I thought it'd be good to show you the swatches. So let's start off with the first one, which is that number 1 colour. Then we're going to go into that topper shade. So that was the matte and then the topper shade. Even the topper shade is really pigmented. And then we're going to go into this shade, which is, he called it sort of like a, oh, isn't that gorgeous? This one James called the frosted shade. And I mean, look at that pigmentation. So, so good. And then the final colour is a matte colour, and even then they all look gorgeous. right there. Very pigmented. Oh, that's a nice shade. Oh, that's lovely. Very overall nice shade. I would probably put that on the outer V. So I'm going to take my Lisa Eldridge brush, go into that matte shade. Oh, look at that. Very pigmented. Wow. So what I might do, so you can see it's very, very pigmented. I'm going to take the sort of more thinner brush and I'm going to go into my crease and just take that colour in. What you can do is literally go in, tap into that, and then just place the colour in the crease. Wow. I'm telling you now, he's not messing around. These colours are, I mean, really pigmented. I'm going to take my Lisa Eldridge brush again and we're going to go in to the other side, tap the colour in, and we're just going to go out on the outer V just to pack the colour. I'm going to take my matte colour again. I'm taking this lovely detail brush, which by the way, I am loving this brush. And I'm just working it into my crease just to give it more of a definition there. Oh gosh, isn't that lovely? It's beautiful, really love that. So I'm going to take the darkest shade, which is that matte shade again, and I'm just going to pack it in and I'm going to try and use it as a liner, like he said, on the lash line. Oh, that's very nice. It's really nice. It's just kind of made it look thicker. What I would normally do is take that colour as well and just put a little bit under here, just to smoke it out a tad. Wow, if you could get your hands on Lisa's brushes when they're launched, definitely get this one. It's really good because it really gets into the lash line really well. Oh, isn't that pretty? So you can even, now I mean, I'm just gonna get those two together there. And I'm going to go into that shade there, which is that sort of silvery shade, which James has described that as 002, which is a lightweight super shimmery topper shade. He says it looks beautiful blended across a naked eyelid when you want to brighten your eyes, or it can be layered over the shadows to bring light and texture. I'm going to use today that colour as a more highlighter. You could use that all over as well. So I'm just going to go in to the inner corners. Oh, it's pretty. Very, very pretty. So you can see that as I move, you can see that. And then I'm just going to put it on the bits where I would highlight. I'm telling you now that brushes are everything. If you have a good brush, you can blend and you can get the colour to look really pretty. Invest in good brushes. You don't have to spend a lot of money. There are brushes that do the job really well. I know James is a huge fan of My Kit Co. They seem to have some amazing brushes, so I'm definitely going to explore that. So far, I mean, it's already creating a gorgeous look. And then I'm going to take this colour here, which is this, I think he calls it the frosted shade, which is this one here. He said to add a richly pigmented dose of colour to the centre of the lid. So I'm going to do that. So I'm going to take my Sonia G brush and I'm going to go in with that. Oh, goodness. So pigmented. And just put it on my lid. Can you see that? Wowzers. just beautiful. Like, just beautiful. It just gives it something different. I mean, you can do so much with this palette because he's kind of like said, just play really. I just wanted to show you what I would do. Love it. I'm just going to literally take a blending brush. I'm just going to blend it. Make sure everything's blended out on the edges. This is the great thing about the Lisa Eldridge brush, you know, the tip of it is really interesting. So you can blend away and it's really, really nice. So I'm just blending it all out. Oh, isn't that pretty? That's really, really pretty. I'm so surprised. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go off camera, put some mascara on. I'm going to add a little bit of lipstick. So I've just come back, and what I've actually done is I've removed the blush that I had from before, and I'll tell you why. Because if you follow my channel, I did a Beautypie haul last year, and I picked up at the time the SUPERCHEEK blushes. So this is the swatch of Bare Blush. It's a really nice, cool colour. And I noticed in James's videos that he used these alongside the eyeshadow quad. So I wanted to try the colour Bare Blush because it's a cool colour and this is quite a cool toned look. And I'm going to put that on my cheeks now with you, and it's that cream formula. I'm going to take the Sonia G mini base brush and I'm going to go into the product, just tap it in. So this is from the Fusion series, hence the reason why I can use a cream product with this brush. And I'm just going to go in and tap the colour in. There isn't a fragrance, so that's a good thing. Yeah, that's lovely. I'm liking that colour. Very, very nice. And I might just use my fingers just to show you the colour as it goes on my skin, because I think on a brush you don't see the colour as well. I'm just going to put that over here. I like the finger application more with the cream blushes. Definitely. Very, very nice. So that is the finished look. I've got some lipstick on, and stay tuned because I do have a video that I'll be posting what this lipstick is because I don't want to give the game away. This is really, really pretty and I love the way it looks. All the quads just come together really well, all the colours in the quad, and has created this gorgeous look. I had one of my followers, well, actually say that it reminds her of Charlotte Tilbury's quads. Well, it is quite reminiscent of that when you look at it, but I think that the texture looks a little bit different in the sense that there's a grid on here as opposed to Charlotte Tilbury's, which is quite smooth. James's one has like a grid going across the colours. The pigmentation is amazing. I am in love with this quad. I can't wait to see how the other quads perform. So, like I said, I am absolutely in love with this palette. I think that it's a gorgeous palette. I think that the colours blend in together seamlessly. I think that it's such a easy to use palette as well. The pigmentation is fantastic. The way that the colours all complemented each other, like I said, was fantastic. And I'd highly recommend this palette. If you do decide to buy, please don't forget to use my affiliate link. Literally, they just got launched, so I'd appreciate the support. It would be amazing. And I really hope that this look has helped you to decide whether to buy it. Please let me know your comments. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And I will see you in the next video on James's next eyeshadow quad, which is rose gold. So stay tuned for that.